It's 3 a.m. It's 3:02 a.m. It's November 4th, 2018. This is episode 274. So I'm trying not to be too noisy because I think everybody is asleep. Just while you hear the Epiphone dot, it is not plugged in. Because you can still hear it, but it's not as loud as the acoustic. Because it's semi-hollow. Semi-hollow. That means it's hollow, but it has a block of wood inside the body. So. I need to play this guitar more. Alright, so what I'm doing here today is, Trump keeps putting, he keeps talking about the border thing, what a crisis it is, and he's going to send troops down there. We'll have more troops on the border than we'll have in Afghanistan soon. I mean, we already have more down there than we have in Syria, which I don't know is a complaint there. Maybe take them away from both there. But he's using these, so the military like it's its own personal toy. Like he sees this stuff like a little kid, and he can just set them all out there and everything. And he's telling them if they throw rocks, you can shoot at them. And then he says the next day, I never said that, even though he said that. He explicitly said that. Which, by the way, that would be a war crime, you know? And now this nation in Africa, they shot a bunch of protesters and they used the Trump defense. You know, I guess they thought the leader of the United States should tell his troops to shoot rock throwers, and they could too. So, he's talking about shooting women and children who might throw rocks. Now he says that he told the military they could arrest him. First off, no, the military cannot arrest him. The military cannot work as police. There's a law for that. When you join the army, you don't become a cop, and you can't arrest nobody unless you're like military police, and then you can really only arrest other military. Donald Trump does not know this. And the other thing is, if they're throwing rocks at you and they're not across the border yet, how can you arrest them? I saw this conservative today tell me how stupid Nancy Pelosi was, and it's like, trust me, she's dumb and stupid, and that's something Donald Trump is not. And this guy was like in the military, and it's like, how can anybody actually have that viewpoint that Donald Trump is not a stupid person? Because he's stupid. He's also racist and hateful and a trillion other things. Greedy, corrupt, but I feel sorry for the military for having to take orders from him. See what you did, America? When you voted for Donald Trump, you totally disrespected the military. Don't tell me none of this kneeling during the anthem crap whenever you put the military under Donald Trump. I had to look up all these characters. Because a lot of them, I knew what they looked like, but I didn't know exactly what they looked like. And now the next day I'm getting ads for all of them. I do a lot of research, not just the issue stuff. And as I was drawing this, I kept thinking, what else can I do? What else can I throw in? And I wanted some more classic and weird stuff, but I didn't want them all to be from Toy Story. But whenever I thought of Mr. Potato Head, I had to throw him in there. Because I actually own a Mr. Potato Head. I think I bought it about 25 years ago, or 30 years ago. And it's in a box someplace. But I had a lot of toys in my office, mostly bobbleheads. But I had a Mr. Potato Head. I hope I still have all the pieces. If I lost his head, I'll freak out. I need to look for him. I don't really have any place to put anything in here. Oh, we only got a couple minutes. Let me do some shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Ariel and Robert Coutinho, David Pauls, and Eds, EDZTS. And thanks for all those comments. We're going to tackle the comments from the new people first. And those might be the only ones. Ed said there should be an editorial cartoon show on CNN and MSNBC with you and all the great artists around the globe on it. I agree, and actually Jake Tapper does something the cartoons, but I don't really like what he does with it. But don't tell him I said that because he follows me on Twitter. I think it's great that he gives exposure to political cartoons, but he's not giving them to the people that make a living doing political cartoons. He's giving exposure to him doing political cartoons. So I guess, you know, we're making little baby steps there. CNN and MSNBC, they do use my stuff here and there, but and CNN is going to use one of my cartoons very soon for some story, whatever. And Dave Pohl says, he's been animating and creating political content to his songs at Animata Studio for years, and he posted a link to his music video, which I'll check out. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for your kind comments about sharing the process and the commentary. You're welcome. And Robert Coutinho asked if does white supremacists have an ode? Apparently they do. And I was trying to see what and Eros is talking about the racist Canadian mayoral candidate gave their 15-word speech to the Daily Stormer. Was it Daily Stormer or just some other racist podcast? Because I'm not sure. I can't keep them all straight. Did I miss anybody? Let me go down. I cut a lot out of today's cartoon for you guys. I'm trying to keep these things under 10 minutes. I think we might get more participation. Ashley, we are done. There's a photo. Look at all the toys. Da, 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 da. I have a few peasants too, somewhere. Probably in the same box as Mr. Potato Head. Thanks for coming by. Sorry if my voice is so low for this one, because I'm trying not to shout. I might be too loud anyway, still. Leave me a comment, and you'll get a shout out next time. And click the red button and subscribe. And I will see you guys Monday, okay? Have a great day. Bye.